Hero got changed with the ability to take over Ancients relatively recently, and then the Dragons getting buffed. Like he was one of the first players to really experiment with that hero. Moon will get caught out. The open wounds come through. Maldek's there, forcing out the Scorched Earth, but it's only level 1.
He's gonna
Can
die
they finish
here.
him off? One more auto attack should do the trick, and Alliance will get on the board first with the first blood. That's the Satyr with the shockwave spam. S4 blinking in. Uh-oh. 15
he got a
seconds
haste
of
on a
cooldown. Crit might actually be able to kill him. If they can just get a couple of shockwaves off, if Fly can get in range for Shackles, that should be enough for the kill. And they find it. Stretch Armstrong arrives. Shockwave there, and they secure it. Zapped down by Fly. OG. Additional Maledict damage.
Yeah, they do have a triple range creep down though in this bottom lane. So Moon's going to get a lot of experience if they don't try to dive him in some way.
Yeah, there's also Phase Boots on Lifestealer and Scorched Earth on cooldown, so he'll need to be careful. Loda forcing it. Open Woods comes through, and I think Moon likely to go down here. TP will come for the Rasta. They might be able to kill 2 off. Fly does have a point in Shackles, but Loda can go to work on him with auto attacks. He decides to play it safe. Not sure if anyone else is rotating, but they want to go back in. And I think Fly quickly realizes, if I stick around, I'm going to feed another kill. It kind of just shows the lane's empty as well. Like, Miracle just is happily controlling the creep equilibrium for his team.
Yeah, it looks like they want to probably
push no tail here. Blink forward. S4's got the ulti. No split. They know it's on cooldown. This is the time to strike, but EGM's low. Gets the crit. Gets the kill. Oh, unfortunate. Well, Alliance get a Brewmaster, but it's while his ultimate's down, and it's Alliance. Have you gotten enough done?
I think you're feeling in a pretty comfortable position. I think it's very even right now, though. Like, No Tail never really is in that super heavy farm position. He's doing basically what he does normally. Now, Blink's revealed, Smoke is up, head up Moon.
Lasso, Death Ward combining onto Moon. They're going to pick him up, and with the raid still going, Loda might get more. The Brewmaster split committed now. They're going to turn this one onto Ake Cycloning and keeping the Bat Rider out of the fight while they chase down the angry Witch Doctor. But there's the relocate. EGM, he's too late. He could end up going down here as well. Cyclone up in the air. Bulldog now with the blink back, but they're able to lock him down a bit. Loda, though, is re-engaging. Has a fresh round of spells now. The Rage as well as the Open Wounds, and they are going to clean up a couple of OG stragglers in the end. Didn't get off the Shadow Shaman wards. The Brewmaster split committed. They're closing in on it here. Miracle is farming well. That's the big win for OGs. It's been an entirely unchecked PL, and the team will look to fight around that.
Oh,
not
man.
quite ready to engage.
The Dragon, though, down here. This is not looking good for OG here. They need to get out. They need to find a way out of here.
Looking to get in, and they want, ideally, Miracle. They do manage to lasso him. The clap's not there. Quickly deleted. The clap bolt comes through, but there's a Brewmaster split to try and retreat. Moon, lockdown controlled, manages to get off a Doom, but it's on a Bulldog who already cast the lasso, and EGM there with the tether to heal him up to full HP. Even through the Doom, he's not taking damage. They may be able to get more. The Radiant Courier was sniped in the midst of this, but No Tail's going to drop now. Comes back to Earth and is dealt with. So 3 cores wiped off the planet. A clean sweep there for Alliance, and they even forced out a Brew split as well.
Oh, and Crit's getting relocated on as well.
They want a 4th. They're going to find Crit. They have the Rage available. Even the creeps aren't cooperating for OG in Game 2 Alliance.
The 3-man relocate. The infest with the relocate.
Back. That's pretty sexy. Oh, this is big. Gives them a lot of sustain with the Witch Doctor now, and he has been going back for some points to the Voodoo Restoration. As they make a move on No Tail, Orchid. This time the debut should be a resounding success. S4 pummeling No Tail. Clips it right off. Yeah, the Midas coming into play, whereas No Tail still only level 10.
He'll have his Midas soon enough. They need to get like a pick off right here.
They smoked. EGM's there to reveal it. The Impetus coming through. They do manage to get the Blink Hex Fly. Catches out the IO and pops it.
Too bad No Tail didn't get the kill. That would have been his Midas finished up there.
Still, OG, a small sign of life for them, and it's while Miracle continues to flash farm the woods. Manta complete, Diffusal online.
Loda is spending a lot of time kind of just running around doing this scouting information as this Ancient creep, and his farm is starting to get hindered a bit by it. He has the Armlet, he has the Maelstrom, but only that's it so far. He hasn't really picked anything new up in a couple minutes.
Loda finally locks onto Crit, though. Open Wounds comes through, and Alliance shred him. Didn't have to commit anything aside from a relocate and a raid.
Oh, and they get
on the
Fly.
trees. Oh, this is just as big. Second support going down here. Fly trapped in the trees, getting juked, kited control. They didn't even use a lasso, so 2 essentially free kills for Alliance.
Yeah,
but it is the support duo.
Yeah, they had to use the relocate, but EGM alone.
Trouble. There's a diffuse.
He's going down here.
OG strike back 2 for 1.
There it is. He's got the Midas. It's coming out.
Oh yeah. you know, all the team fight potential in the PL that they already had.
Yeah, like there was, oh, here we go, this could be it.
The lasso comes, and it will be on to Fly, dragging him down into the Roshan pit, has the wards, will not get them off. Roshan says, I want a piece of that action too, bringing down the Shadow Shaman, no buyback. And this may just secure free Roshan. We'll see if they want to fight. Their team fight's pretty strong, but does No-Tail risk it? He's going to go in. He goes for the blade, but he gets Orchided. He's not going to get off an easy ultimate. In fact, he won't get up on it all. So now Miracle moves forward onto the IO of EGM. Will finish him off. So a 2 for 3 thus far. And they have not killed the PL, but with the Doom expanded,
be
the
careful,
Brewmaster
Bulldog.
dead. No buyback. Can Miracle solo the whole team? He's going to bring down Bulldog. Now he turns on S4, who's also out of mana. S4 in trouble. Miracle ramping up his props and EGM buyback to try and save the day. And Miracle keeps on going. He's got another Lance Diffusal Blade here as well. Moon, like, hey, maybe we could do this. The Miracle show's in town, but doesn't have a whole lot to offer.
That was really big for OG there.
Signs of things to come. They didn't get off the wards. They didn't get off the Bruce split, and they still make.
They do have lasso, they are in position, but this could be a disastrous fight. There still is Panda ulti up.
Moon threatening for the flank. Lasso online, as you mentioned. Bulldog going to blink in. He's a little bit slow to draw out the lasso, and he does get purged. Now the impetus starting to come through. The ward's working the Roshan, but he's not really low enough to commit to that. So instead, they're going to commit to Heroes. Jumping onto Ake. Miracle just poking on the side to the fight, but Loda goes rushing in directly onto Heroes. The rage about to end here, and now he can be dealt with by the mana burn. Miracle pretty low, actually. The nukes are adding up, and he might be in trouble. He's got a Diffusal Blade. He's going to try to retreat away from Bulldog, but the Flame Break comes through. He's going to have to turn and fight soon. Doppelganger, 3 seconds and counting. They push in Loda. They need one more out attack. Over the tree line, up the cliff, and around the corner. Eva wants to go back in, but they're still chasing. He's going to need to be absolutely, well, not good enough. Close call, but he couldn't make it out. The Brewmaster split now over. They don't have the PL. He's got a buyback. Does he want to use it? Crit, silence, controls. One more imp. Bulldog pushing away, hoping for the uphill miss. Does not get it. But they do salvage the gem. Roshan still around half health.
However, there was no Sonic Wave there.
Life Stealer, I guess, just not worth it.
There's so much spell damage, and then versus the Life Stealer, he's the actual only right clicker basically on the team. And he did that yesterday as well.
Yeah. I like the way Crit makes these, build adjustments. Seems like he does it more than most players. And
No-Tail getting relocated on.
S4 trying to decide if he needs the ultimate. And while that's happy, they also found Fly on the north end of the engagement, a quick double pick, and there's no buyback on the Brewmaster. Damage onto S4, but there's a lot of sustain here, a lot of heals. The Tether, the Voodoo Restoration, and they're back up to full HP. Buying time for the Brew respawn, and now the Rage. Commitment here from Alliance. They just want objectives. Tower down, the back away and reset, and they may just stop because Brewmaster's coming up in 8 seconds. No, they're sticking around. They really want this. The impetus damage being mostly negated. They still hold the Aegis now.
Glyph was used.
No Glyph. No way out of this one. Fly's going to try to force the fight. Goes in with the Hex, but they've already gotten Rax. And now the Open Wounds comes on to Fly. Still a couple seconds before the wards are up. The Brewmaster split in the backlights. Moon retreating. No Doom for 5. This timing's just not quite right for OG, but Miracle gets into the backlights. Almost finishes up. Okay, not quite. Kept alive. The Tether Hill. It's too much. They can't finish the job. And now Miracle gets lassoed. S4's been doomed. He's able to jump away to the left, but S4's healthy, whereas Miracle 8. Bulldog on the hunt. Maledict taking him down. Blinking forward, trying to finish off the PL. Everybody's so low. They get the kill. 3. Fly back to base, but it's 3 down. All the ults down. This might just be it.
Yeah, they're going to go for this mid-racks, top-racks, and it looks like it might just be it. I don't think the Phantom Lancer was just quite enough.
Massive swing here in momentum. It only took those 2 picks. No buyback on Brewmaster. To a lesser extent, the Shadow Shaman and OG. They had no way to defend.
Yeah, they don't really have anyone else. They have the Phantom Lancer, they have the Doom, they have the Panda Split, but it's just not enough with no items.
You know, looking at these two teams and how they match up, a lot of people would have said if they had to predict it, neither team's going to get IO. The Hero's just too good for both, but they got it, they've used it well, and they built a whole strategy around it. The Lifestealer Acute Edition, as OG desperately try to hold on to their base. Ake being hounded out of it. No-Tail in a lot of trouble. Loda marching in. The Quap ult slams the door on him. Now Fly having to back up. They do pop the Aegis, but S4 is just exploding. The kill chart in blue. OG are all in on this defense. They've already lost 2 lanes of Rex. Crit could well be next. Try to turn on to Loda. The impetus damage stacking up. They're holding the line for now. OG not ready to give up the goose. It's a triple for S4. Total buybacks, PL committed, Shadow Shaman as well. They want the S4 kill too. He has one more Blake, he drops it now, and I'm not sure they can get in range. They're gonna give up on it. And there's no Roshan to grab here. Safest way for Alliance to close this one out.
If they can get a pick off here on any of the buybacks.
Just kill a hero.
Yeah, one of the heroes that bought back especially.
Bulldog, he hears you. He hears you, man. He's going to go in with the lasso on the moon. Silenced up by S4. Beautiful focus in the middle of this fight. Right-clicking down Crit, who actually forced that to the low ground. Won't make it out. This just might be the GG call from OG. Getting run over. Even the Brewmaster split knows no mercy, no escape. There's no mercy from Alliance. They'll kill him off even as the Earth Panda he dies. And it seems only fitting that at this point, it's Miracle versus 5. It's not going to happen. OG, call it. And we are headed into a deciding game.